It's been nearly 2 years since the first and only midwife-owned birth center in South Dakota opened in Sioux Falls.
Now, Flourish Wellness and Birth Company is offering new services as well. In tonight's Eye on Keloland, Julia Lynn checks in with this one-of-a-kind clinic and how it's empowering women in healthcare.
Sisters Sarah Rowe and Erin Vandaloon both worked in the traditional hospital setting well over a decade before opening Flourish Wellness and Birth Co.
Flourish started as a birth center, and we thought we would just be independent midwives and give a place out of the hospital, in between the hospital and home birth, just to offer another option in the area. But it definitely has flourished and grown into something, I think, more than we anticipated, and now we are a full wellness clinic.
The two say the idea of their own clinic emerged out of the pandemic and after they saw more home births taking place.
So women were choosing to birth outside of the hospital setting and sometimes unassisted, and so we wanted to create that safe space for them to be able to come.
I remember even calling Sarah one day after clinic and being literally everyone cried today in clinic, just because I think, the toll that pandemic took on our body and just that lack of human interaction and human touch.
In its infancy, the location was a shared space that opened in August 2022. Last May, they added pediatric and family care and expanded into its new home in November.
So now we can see men, women, children. Some of the areas that we specialize in are the functional health, the gut testing, and hormone optimization.
Melissa Lair, Flourish's family nurse, says now it's more than just a birthing center.
So men's health is really kind of up and coming here at Flourish, something that a lot of people don't realize that we offer as a service here, which is very exciting.
Beyond childbirth, wellness has become the other half of the center.
While gut health is kind of a trendy topic, I think rightfully so, it is so important to kind of include that in just your overall health and wellness. Your gut health is your second brain.
Sarah Thorson, a clinic nurse, has been with Flourish since opening and gave birth to her last child at the birth center.
I have 3 kiddos. My first 2 were in the hospital, and then my last one was here at the birth center, or at our off-suite birth suite before this all opened up.
She says the personalization at Flourish is what drew her in.
I knew if I was going to have a baby, that's a very intimate experience, and I wanted that relationship with them and trust.
With Rowe and Vandaloon being the only midwives, patients know exactly who will be at their side during birth.
You have a team that you've known throughout your whole experience here, just with your prenatal visits, and just knowing that they are professional enough to know if something does arise and we need to be transferred to a hospital, they know that. They have limits.
Madison Bren, initially a patient at Flourish, is now the clinic's pediatric nurse and says the new services have opened a new chapter.
A lot of moms deliver their babies here, and then it's well, now what, And so having that just cohesiveness of they deliver their baby here, and then there's an option for them to stay here for their pediatric care, I think it's super convenient for them.
Unique to Flourish, Brent says the clinic prioritizes building connections.
This is just impactful and meaningful in a whole different realm and in a whole different way. And I think just allowing that relationship, again, the time and the relationship that we invest in our patients is so much greater than what they can get really anywhere else.
The tight-knit team of 10 say they welcome anyone who's curious about their approach to healthcare.
It's just never too soon to establish with a provider who's going to listen to you. You don't have to have everything all together before you can come and schedule an appointment.
With Eye on Keloland, I'm Julia Lynn.
Recently, the 2 midwives helped deliver baby number 95, and they are looking to hit 100 babies delivered by the end of the month.
Good for them.